Happy Friday, Bears. I'm Garrett.
And I'm Rebecca. Coming up, we look at Coach Scally and Jessica reports live from Mount Holyoke with Officer Race.
Accepted 6th grade camp counselors must attend a mandatory meeting on Monday at 3:15 in the West Cafeteria to pick up your forms. Counselors can email Miss Jordan Walker at jwalker@uaschools.org with questions.
New students from here in Ohio all the way to exchange students from Chile were given a chance to get to know each other at the beginning of the school year. Sydney took a closer look at this year's new student luncheon.
Upper Arlington High School has a long-lasting tradition to welcome new students as they transition to a new school. The PTO puts on a new student pizza lunch at the beginning of every school year. New and old students are invited, and counselors, parents, teachers, and administrators attend as well. Victoria Vasquez, an exchange student, shares her thoughts on the lunch.
It was so nice. I mean, the girls were like so nice with me. They introduced, they talked to me, they show me and about the school and all that stuff. So it was pretty fun to like meet new people because I don't know a lot of people, you know.
While getting to know each other, students are invited to wear a name tag and choose from a selection of salad, chips, and pepperoni and cheese pizza. The PTO plans to continue this event in the future and hopes that it makes a great start to the new year. This has been Sydney Labe reporting for the WARL.
This lunch has been going on for years, and the PTO has been running it since 2015. To all the new students, welcome to UAHS.
The Kickin staff is working with the athletic department to create content and run the new video scoreboard in the MARV. We've already collaborated with Corey, Amanda, and Hayden from Mr. Schoenleb's woodshop class, Involved Bear Den, and we are looking to include more students.
Interested students are invited to drop by the WARL located in the second floor LC for an informational meeting before school on Monday at 7:30 a.m.
And now to Jen and Tad with sports.
What's up, Golden Bears? Welcome to sports. I'm Jen Gomez.
And I'm Tad Fountain. Tonight is the first home football game in the renovated Marv Moorhead Memorial Stadium.
At 6:30, a rededication ceremony will be held with kickoff immediately following at 7 p.m.
The Bears take on Belmont High School. It's Military Appreciation Night, so we're camo-themed attire to support our troops and the Bears.
The Bear Den is hosting a tailgate for all students in the Mount Holyoke lot starting at 5:30 with pizza, music, and face paint.
The football team has a new coach this season, Coach Scally, who has brought new traditions to UA like Tie Tuesday. Garrett Jepson reports.
Coach Scally is the new head football coach. He has made many changes to our program this year. The football team now holds hands while walking onto the field. This is what Coach Scally has to say about Upper Arlington this far.
Yeah, so far, from the day I took the job, it's been very, very welcoming. If I come around the corner and someone's there to ask for help continually, so I feel very, very supported. Athletic department's been outstanding with providing some leadership for me there as well. So overall, couldn't be any better.
One of our new traditions is Tie Tuesday, where everyone will be wearing white shirt, our team tie, and khaki pants with fancy shoes. And we do that. We're supposed to be detail oriented, so that will help us be all unified and be as one.
This has been Garrett Jepson for the WARL.
The football team lost last week at Reynoldsburg 9-23, but are ready to take on Belmont tonight. Buy your tickets in the athletic office today for $5.
The boys soccer team is currently 4-2. Senior Joe Cannon scored the team's only goal against Westerville South on Tuesday. The boys play tomorrow at Beaver Creek.
The girls soccer team is also in Beaver Creek tomorrow. Their record is 3-1. Good luck this weekend, soccer.
Girls water polo sank Thomas Worthington 13-1 on Wednesday, and our Lady Water Bears are now 12-2-1.
Jake Meyer and Hunter Dean scored goals for the boys water polo Bears, but the team came up short with a 4-7 loss against Thomas Worthington on Wednesday. Both girls and boys water polo teams play in the Ohio Cup next weekend in Worthington.
Girls field hockey is 2-3. They play at home on Wednesday against Olentangy.
Girls golf is 16-4 in the OCCs and placed second at Black Lick Woods. Boys golf finished third at the Hobbin Invitational on Tuesday. Judd Turner led the team with a score of 75.
Girls volleyball beat Davidson last night in 3 sets. They're currently undefeated in the OCCs and have a season record of 5-3.
Player of the week goes to Charlie Nowinski, who led the cross-country boys at the Hilliard-Davidson Invitational on Saturday. He ran a 16-minute and 35-second 5K and placed 17th out of 95 runners. Congrats, Charlie.
Good luck to all of our athletes competing this weekend. See you at the Marv tonight at 7 for Football Friday night.
And now to Ellie and Annie with Community News.
Welcome to Community News. I'm Ellie Hartranft.
And I'm Annie Ranke.
Upper Arlington City Schools are implementing a 3-year plan to focus on whole learning and the student and staff's well-beings.
So the next time you are feeling overwhelmed by school, make sure to pause, inhale, and exhale. Repeat 3 times for a stress reliever.
I feel so much better, Annie.
Me too, actually.
Awesome.
Yeah.
In foodie news, the beloved Fresh Market on Henderson Road is closing. Rebecca Murray reports more. The Upper Arlington Fresh Market will be closing its doors in mid-October. Larry Apple, CEO of the Fresh Market, released a media statement saying, as the expiration of the lease for our store in the Upper Arlington area of Columbus, Ohio, located at 1920 Henderson Road, was approaching, we performed a careful analysis and determined that we would need to close this location in order to position our larger base of stores for success. This media statement is the only information able to be released to the public at this time. The store opened in January 2005, creating a convenient shopping environment for many families.
My mom used to come here. I'd get ice cream here. I'm really gonna miss the smell of the rotisserie chicken, so.
The Fresh Market will continue to operate 4 other stores in Ohio, 1 in Toledo, 1 in Westchester, and 2 in Cincinnati. This has been Rebecca Murray reporting for the WARL.
After the city launched the new logo for the community earlier this year, Upper Arlington is looking for help to decide on the new design for the community flag.
In flag option 1, there are stars for the community's cherished past and golden future, and discreetly pay homage to the popular UA holiday, 4th of July. The 2 stripes represent the 2 rivers that run east and west of the community.
The second option fully embraces UA's 4th celebrations with the use of the firework design. The link to vote is posted on our social media. Voting will close on September 15th. Now to Jessica live on Mount Holyoke with Officer Rice.
My name is Jessica Stelzer. Welcome to Special Reports. Right now I am standing on Mount Holyoke in front of the roadblock. On Friday, some students received emails saying that their spot would be taken this week. Mr. Rice has some information.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having me. As you can see, there's a lot going on around here. The good news is Mount Holyoke is going to open today at 3 o'clock. So we should be able to have parking on both sides of the roadway for the football game tonight. Speaking of the football game, also wanted to note that the top catwalk in the stands is a no-go zone for everybody. We'll be up there trying to just keep people off that top row. But as you can see, we should have plenty of parking for the game tonight.
Alrighty, thank you. This is also troubling for our swim bears who practice in the morning. They can't park on this road anymore, so now they have to walk all the way from Northwest and walk to the natatorium at 5 o'clock because Brandon is already full. Now back to Maine with Garrett and Rebecca.
Students, this year's Fall Play is the Laramie Project. The performance dates are November 13th, 15th, and 16th.
Auditions will be held on Tuesday at 3:30. If you are interested, see Mr. Varner or pick up an audition form inside the Little Theater.
The final election to determine the 5 men and women on the homecoming court takes place next Wednesday. Pictures of the nominees are posted on Schoology.
Now to Mr. Jordan with a special announcement.
Morning, Bears. Mr. Jordan here to talk about values, behaviors, and outcomes. Start with heart, strengthen team, and contagious drive. I know there have been some bumps in the road to start this off the school year. Just remember to focus on what you can control. This thought process really helps when stuff seems to be spiraling out of control. For any organization as large as ours, almost 2,000 students, over 150 staff, it takes time to get aligned on VBOs. So I need all of us to be a little patient. For example, not every classroom has a VBO poster, or not every teacher has talked about them on a daily basis, just like not everybody knows what they are. Hopefully over time, all of us can start speaking the same language. Even though it might take us a while to speak the same language, our behaviors can demonstrate the values. As we come on here as administrative staff to talk to you each Friday, we want to point out stuff to you that we see going on in the school. Every day I see moments of students and staff demonstrating start with heart. We can and need to do more. We need to be more like Mr. Beish, as he stands in a hallway and says hi to every student that goes by and calls them out by name during class exchange. We need to be more like the students who take time during lunch to invite someone new to their table so they don't have to eat lunch alone. We need to be more like the math teachers who have been able to provide honest feedback about attendance, issues with their classrooms, and provide solutions to the problem. We need to recognize and understand that all of us have something going on in our lives, and we might need a little more love in our lives, or someone else might need a little more love and understanding in their lives. This journey is for all of us, both students and staff alike. Enjoy it. Embrace it. Just be kind to each other every day. Every action needs to start with heart. Have a great weekend, and go Bears.
Follow us on Instagram and Twitter at WARL_TV to stay current with segments planned for next week, and subscribe to the Kickin' It Live channel on YouTube.
Have a great weekend, Bears, and thanks for tuning in.